Hello, everyone. My name is Sengo Manjolo. I'm an enrollment advisor from Texila American University, and I'm so thrilled to welcome you to today's webinar. So today, we're diving into aspect of referral ambassadors, and join with me is a remarkable individual, Dr. Kuku Kapasu, and he's one renowned and remarkable public health medical student, and also he's medical doctor at one of Lusaka's government hospitals. So a warm welcome to you, Dr. Kapasu.
Thank you very much.
So before we dive into our conversation, which is for today, can you just tell us your journey as a medical doctor?
Well, the journey for my experience and to get to where I am as a medical doctor, I think is not different from any other medical doctor out there. Especially if you trained at the University of Zambia. The journey was a long 7-year journey. Yeah. So started my journey at the University of Zambia. After 7 years, graduated as a medical doctor. From there, I went on to do internship at the University Teaching Hospital within Lusaka. Here, what that entails is that you have some form of mentorship that is done in 4 disciplines. That's pediatric, medicine, surgery, and obstetric. And here you have some amazing, skilled, knowledgeable, competent, and just the best consultants that will mentor you into becoming a good physician. And that is something that one cannot say or leave off in their journey to becoming a medical profession. And many names obviously can be listed from here to another that have played a role in my journey.
Okay.
But I think looking at my journey in med school, I've always been someone who did not fully want to be just within the clinical setup, because the clinical setup gives a more curative, or we look for curing.
Yes.
So I thought maybe I should focus on more preventive. And that's what stimulated the interest, that maybe I look into a different field that can help me at least help or have an impact in the preventive part of medicine. And while I was in 6th year, braved the odds and started my MBA in healthcare management with the University of Lusaka. It was a great journey, a new field that I was so different from medicine, helped me open up. And from learning about health policies and the like, that actually gave me that, more motivation to actually think of becoming a public health specialist. Now, having graduated with at least 2 postgraduate degrees at the University of Zambia and the University of Lusaka, I thought, let me try another university.
Okay.
And while searching, I stumbled upon Texila. Looking at the profile, I looked at the product. It was amazing and eye-catching. And I thought, okay, let me try and get to see what we can do with public health masters with Texila University of Zambia. And upon enrolling, I think this is one of the decisions I have not regretted so far. You are welcomed by different university staff that will guide you through enrolling. They'll give you the proper material, and as soon as you make the initial payment, you're already given access to the app. The app has all the information that you need for your program. All you need is just to commit yourself to studying and wait upon classes that are well scheduled and convenient. So not that I was just searching for a different university, but I've come to understand that with my time being with Texila, that it's actually the best decision, in the sense that it's a blended type of learning that has helped me continue with school without getting leave. And I'm able to pursue and achieve more, or help myself to actually enhance my studies that could actually help me maybe compete competitively in the market for a different job, and also improve the quality or service that I offer to my patients or any other clients. So really, aside that, also with this financial problem that we have within our nation and world over, Texila comes with a very good way of paying, that you can pay either monthly, quarterly, or even yearly. And some of you who are able to afford at once, you can pay for the whole amount that is already well calculated. And that in itself tells you that this is a listening university. And so far, really learning a lot and loving the whole experience. And I wish I would have started way back to be part of this university.
Yes, so that you can have a more experience.
Yeah.
So that's like a very fascinating journey that you had, Dr. Kuku. And your dedication to enhancing expertise is very commendable. So that has been stated. So now we come back to our conversation for the day and referral program. So you have been an exceptional referral ambassador and advocate for the school referral program. How do you manage, or how is it possible for you? How are you a success? Share like the tactics that you've been using to become this exceptional referral ambassador or referral associate.
Well, a referral program is where you have customers actually help to refer clients to an institution like Texila. And this could be family members, relatives, or friends. This has been done not only unique to Texila, but even other institutions that are not more or in academia. But I think it's not about me, but well, in any referral program, what is critical is the product. You don't even need to convince someone. So if the product is good, all you need to say is a few words and someone is hooked. And looking at the product that is offered at Texila, especially the program that I'm in, it's well packaged. The product that speaks for itself. It's just a few words to talk to someone, and they look at it and hop on it. And just the different ways that Texila has made it easy for you to actually upgrade your CV or your skills. For some individuals that are entrepreneurs and don't need to get a job, the knowledge is important for them to enhance their entrepreneurial skills. So really the product has been a cornerstone. But aside that, obviously persistence, one has to be persistent. And being a person who loves academia and coming from an educational background, I consider success not me achieving what I can within my own means, but how many people I can move from one point to another, and sharing with my colleagues and my community or family members, and them attending a different paper each year or several years. To me, that's success. So that is a driving force within me. I need to share the good product that Texila is offering.
So those are really important strategies that you laid out. And I guess you may have answered a bit of it in the previous question, but how do you engage these people that you're talking to? How do you continue? I know it can be a good product, but there are certain people that you really have to talk to and you really have to engage. How do you do that?
Well, before you talk to any individual in a referral program, is understand the product. Once you understand the product, then you can understand your audience. What I've done is I've understood the Masters in Public Health, but I've gone a bit further to understand other products that Texila is offering. And from word go, these are products that are authentic. That becomes even easy for you to actually spread the word.
Talk to other people.
Yes. So, and you need to be a people's person, so that if I know what type of person you are and what your struggles are, because you allowing people to know your struggles is not being vulnerable really, but it's also a strength because someone who cares will pick up that. So if I know that maybe you really want to go to school, but you're struggling in finances, I'll be like, oh, there's a product inside. You don't need to pay the full amount, but you can actually learn. A lot of my colleagues, it's hard to get leave. So I've seen that that's my audience. I've understood my audience. And I go to them and say, guys, do you know that you can actually get more papers while you're still working the long hours serving people within our country? And it's not just if you stay in Lusaka, where you're within proximity with a university. We have colleagues that are in different parts of the country that I reach out to on social media so that they can see this product and actually enhance their studies. So we have individuals who are as far as Chavuma, Solwezi, Mansa. We have individuals in Sesheke, Mongu, Chipata. So you have quite a huge network of individuals who are in jobs but want to enhance their CVs, yeah, and they can still access the platform and enhance their studies. So that itself is a good thing that Texila is doing overall.
Incredible insights on that one.
Yeah.
So I know that you have pointed out certain things, but what is like the source, just that underlying potential or phenomenal aspect that you lay out as as you do your referral, as you go about this referral program? Like what have you seen that really points out to say this has led me to be able to capture a lot of people?
Well, I think it needs to be more enthusiastic, more of an outgoing person who is not timid. You're able to engage. So a people's person really is very, very important. Yeah, you need to get out of that shell that you have and talk to someone. Have the ability to engage to people and understand the product, because any question that someone has, you should have the answers so that it clears all their concerns. And the next thing is, can you give me a number for someone who's at the institution and I can start this coming quarter or anything like that?
Okay. That's very good, and I believe it has helped a lot of people, especially those that are starting to be referral ambassadors, sorry, referral associates or student ambassadors. Maybe you pick a few things. So, Dr. Kuku, before we conclude, do you have any piece of advice to those that are in the just beginning or those that already began but they're maybe failing, or most the time that we do pay the referral associates or ambassadors is when someone successfully enrolls with us.
Yes.
So just a piece of advice to those that
Oh,
want to
yes.
know about it.
So, aside the benefits that the referral program has, which helps you actually reduce the cost of your tuition, is that one needs to understand an inner being within yourself. If you help a colleague jump onto a product that brightens or makes their future better, that I think is one of the best glorifying moments for an individual. You did good in someone's life, and that is something that you should celebrate for before actually even the benefits that the referral program has. So that is a motivation that keeps me going, because the number of people that I see smiling, graduating, and actually calling back, if you never talked to me at this point, I wouldn't have had this opportunity or actually got this paper. That becomes very, very, very key. But also another push is the benefits that the program gives you. To those that are starting up, just continue the persistence, persevere through this, and you find that the benefits are quite a lot. You having that lift or just help on the tuition kind of lightens the burden that you have, especially if you're facing financial issues. Yeah. But even if you have the money, that's something that's top tier. And again, you're helping someone. So I would say continue. Don't reduce that drive, but be positive and you actually achieve more.
So he has stated all that is needed, and you can see the benefits of being a referral associate or a student ambassador. So, Dr. Kuku, thank you very much for coming to this interview.
Thanks for also inviting me. So, to everyone who wants to be an ambassador, one thing I can tell you is sharing is caring.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for that. Have a good day.